can nourish your soul after we get this fucking money later.
Okay, it is hot outside. I am sweating. But just finished up breakfast with Colleen. Really nice to have a little bit of time for just her and I with the kids out of the house. But now we are at the office and ready to get to work.
We come back on that Friday, right?
The 24th?
Yes.
Is that gonna be too much? You get like really weird about this kind of stuff.
No, I don't think it'll be too much.
All right, so just finished up an awesome meeting with our business partners and old next door neighbors, Brent and Remy. Love them, they are awesome. Did not get as much done for the vlog as I wanted to, which seems to be a recurring theme, is that I'm constantly not getting as much done as I wanted to get done for the vlog. So trying today to both catch up for today's work, but also like get ahead of it for the coming weeks, because I think that'll help me be more productive and get more work done. And if I can get more done, I'll feel less stressed about where I go and what I do. Also trying to transition to new software. So I got Final Cut Pro from my buddy Sebastian. So Sebastian, thank you. So trying to learn Final Cut Pro while I'm doing this, which is not an easy task, but I am working at it, and eventually I will get it. And so if you guys just stick with me a little bit longer, I will learn more and get better, and the edits will hopefully be better. So also got that new video intro. What'd you think? Comment down below what you thought about the new video intro. Pretty stoked about the intro. I'll be honest, not a huge fan of the outro, but the reality is you get what you pay for. And all right, so this morning I want to talk about what's called The Dip. So great book, great concept, and I think everybody who's ever done some sort of entrepreneurial endeavor has faced this dip. And so the real big question is, how do you handle it? And so this is like exactly where I am. I know I mentioned it in yesterday's vlog, but it's exactly where I am right now, is in this dip. And so trying to figure out like how to get through it. So the dip, I'm in it, right? It happens right after you get through the part where you're like full of enthusiasm. You got like that honeymoon phase where you're stoked about what you got going on. And then the period right after that is the dip, and you got to choose whether you quit or whether you keep going. And so like a lot of times, and what the purpose of the book is to talk about the fact that quitting isn't bad. And so like I want to talk about like that whole concept. And what I want to say is quitting isn't bad, right? But the concept of the book is more about, are you committing yourself to becoming successful, or are you committing yourself to not becoming successful? And by the way, you know, Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. And the same thing is true here. It's like, if you make the decision to apply yourself and actually try at what you're doing, you'll be successful, right? Like that's the whole purpose of why we did this in the first place, is like, I have no reason why I should be able to create a vlog. I've got no video experience. I'm not really that great in front of a camera. I don't really have that many great ideas. Matter of fact, my best skill is just taking other people's ideas and regurgitating them. And so, like, I shouldn't be doing this vlog. And so now I'm at that part, right, that we talk about, that dip, and I gotta make a decision about whether or not I'm gonna keep going. And so, of course, I committed to 30 days at the very beginning, so we are definitely gonna keep going for 30 days. And then after those 30 days, we will determine if we're gonna keep going or not. God, skateboarding is a lot harder than what I remember it to be. So I don't know if you can see over my shoulder, this woman's on her walk, and her dog, which you can't see right now, but I'm standing here at this body of water, and her dog just full on ran and jumped in the water. And it was like just pure joy for that dog. And I'm like, golly, if humans just had the same amount of pure joy as animals, we'd be such happier people. Like, we wouldn't give a fuck about what other people think of us. We wouldn't be worried about like judgment. Like, no human's gonna go jump in that water. That dog didn't care and put a smile on my face.